McAllen. I am Andrea Flores, and today in our studios we're talking about the new McAllen Metro routes. And here we have the Director of Transit with the City of McAllen, Mario Delgado. Mario, how are you doing today?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Good. So now tell me about these new Metro routes and what streets will they be running on?
What we're doing is part of a short-range transit plan, and we worked, along with our team and a team of consultants to realign our transit system to make it more efficient and more effective. And so this is one of several phases that we're going to implement in terms of our service expansion. We're adding about 30% more service. Some of that new service is a direct line going directly to the mall from Central Station, the airport, and our facility that's under construction at the Quinta Park and Ride. We recently opened a new transfer facility in North McAllen on 23rd and Trophy. And so we have a line that connects Central Station downtown to that transfer station. And then we also have a circular route in North McAllen that travels on Trenton and Olana between Ware and McCall. And we added some service from a north transfer station to the Convention Center and the STC campus. And so again, we've made minor alignment adjustments to some of our routes to make them more efficient, and then we're adding service in other areas. And so that's what we're getting ready to launch on July 29th. I feel like, like I said, overall, it's about a 30% increase in actual, service and on the road. And we hope that it'll make it a little more efficient for our riders to travel. And again, this is phase one of multiple phases. We'd like to be able to also increase service and make the routes, 30 minutes, maybe even as little as 15 minutes. Right now, every route is about an hour. So the one route is a little bit longer than an hour. And so with this implementation, a good chunk of those routes will be less than an hour. And so the idea is to get, it's not my term, but more better bus. It's a term that somebody going in the industry, and so we want to get more bus out there so people can make it more efficient and more attractive for them to use it.
You cannot answer this question already, but what is the schedule for these new routes?
Yeah, so the routes have different timetables, but we start service at 6 a.m. and as late as 8 p.m. and so. Some of those routes will have 45-minute headways, or the timetables are 45 minutes. Some are 30 minutes, some are 40 minutes. And so, again, a good part of our routes will have less than an hour headways, because all of them have that.
And I can imagine the community might have some questions. So how can we learn more about this?
Well, so we've put all of the information on our social media platforms. We've provided all the information inside of our buses so people can see when they're getting on the bus. We started a series of gatherings at the Central Station where people can come and ask questions when they're coming in. So we're doing that. This week we did it Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the 45-minute mark, which is people come into the station. Next week we'll have it Tuesday through Saturday. And just to get the word out, make sure that everybody knows that come July 29th, the new service will be launched. On top of that, we've had, through our consulting and our development of our plan, we've had months of outreach so that the public could be aware of the routes. They had input in how we were going to realign the routes, and so they were able to provide us feedback so that we could make that decision.
And for new users, what are the things that they should know, like purchasing passes, that?
Right. So we have now a mobile app where people can buy passes through the mobile app and just use your phone to get access to the bus. Obviously, you can take cash on the bus, and so there's multiple payment methods that make it a bit easier to get on the bus.
So you said you already started putting all of this information in the social media. So how are people reacting to all of this news?
We've had people that are excited about the new service. We've had some questions about how to get from point A to point B, which is what we'd like to be able to get out to frequent users as quickly as possible, to make sure that they understand, okay, come launch date, this is going to be the route that I'm going to take, as opposed to what they're doing now. So that's that's our primal focus right now to make sure to get that information out there. I think for the most part, it's been well received. And it's important to understand that it's like I said, it's a phased approach. This is phase one, and this will allow us to then continue to grow the system and add frequency so that it becomes more robust. And at the end of the day, we will continue to have outreach efforts after launch to make sure that if there's recommendations for additional modifications, that we can take those into consideration for future growth.
So you told me about all of like the new lines. How will this like improve the city?
Ideally, in terms of traffic, what we did is like I said, realign some of our routes so that they're more linear, and so they can get from point A to point B a little bit faster. We've got increased congestion, and so how it's going to mitigate congestion? Well, I mean, if we can get more people to ride the bus and leave their cars at home, obviously that could be a way for them to fight traffic congestion. And so ultimately, that's the goal.
And what are your social media so that people can reach you out?
So we're on Facebook, on Metro McAllen. We have alerts through our mobile app that we're doing as well. And so some of those are the platforms that I think, the city and other departments have shared some of our announcements. And so that's how we get the word out.
And for people that don't use social media, do you have like a phone number?
Yeah, they can reach us at 681-3510. That's 956-681-3510. The information's on our website as well, and they can access it.
Mario, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
For the City of McAllen, I'm Andrea Flores.